Kia ora, this program is brought to you by Wellington Access Radio. Wellington Access Radio, make your voice heard.
Welcome back to the Blackhouse on 106.1 FM. You're here with me, Leah, and Tommy, and we got a special guest today, Alhassane Ntibillane. Did I say that correctly?
Alhassane Ntibillane.
Ntibillane, okay.
Yeah.
And you're from Niger.
Yep.
And that's not to get mistaken with Nigeria. I think, Tommy, you'll be able to say special hello to him.
Oh, yeah.
You know a little bit about the language.
Bienvenue à la Blackhouse avec moi-même et Lia.
Merci beaucoup.
Comment ça va?
Ça va très bien.
Oh, super. Oh, where do we start? Shall we start with...
Yeah, well, Alhassane, he plays this amazing music. It's called Desert Blues. Would that be correct? Would you call it Desert Blues?
Yep.
And it's music from Niger and the Mali region. Is it especially just those two regions, or the rest of the region? Where
you can find people who play the same music in Algeria,
right,
Libya, and part of Mauritania.
And you also some music of the resistance of the Tuareg people in their country.
Yeah, the music have been used by the resistant Tuareg people, but the style is an old style that was played by several musicians like Ali Farka Touré. Maybe some of people who are listening can have already listened to his music, and there is also other groups, like we have an old Tuareg musician group from north of Niger that used to play the same style of music.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, before we get into all the different music styles and the different musicians, can you just tell us a little bit about yourself and where exactly you're from in this great area that covers so many different countries?
Okay. First of all, I want to thank you for having me with you.
More than welcome.
So yeah, I'm originally from Niger. I did most of my studies in Niger, and then at the age of 22, I think I went to Mali, and I lived there for more than 20 years. And there is where I also meet my wife. Maybe we will come back on that later on.
Okay.
When we come to the family stuff. Yeah, that's it. And I grew up in a semi-nomadic family. My background is normally nomadic, but with the reality of the like the seasons and all that stuff. People just decided to stay in one place, and they just move between where they are during the raining season, and then come into the farmer place when they finish the crop. So
right.
To have the some what can I call it? To use the animal to
herding.
Yeah.
Okay.
For
grazing and stuff like that, right?
Like that. Yeah.
Okay. So, what I do know about Niger is that there's an area where there's desert, and then there's an area where there's the desert, the Sahara. So
Yeah.
like, and you were just saying earlier when we were chatting before we came on that people go out there and they live out there, or they move back and forth, and things actually grow out there. So can you tell us a little bit about that region there
Yeah,
of Niger?
there is people lives in the desert of Niger.
Mm.
There is, it's just far from each place.
Mm.
So you can find like a village that is around an oasis somewhere in the desert, and they grow date trees,
Right.
and some of them farm the wheat, and
Wheat actually grows
Yep.
there. Oh wow.
yep. And something that is interesting is that the desert part of Niger is the part that produce most of the vegetables for Niger.
How does that happen?
Around the oasis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because the water is, it's not from the rain or that things. It's like it just comes out from the rock and stuff
Right.
like that. So, and people just use it,
Yeah.
and they grow. Yeah, they grow a lot of stuff. They even grow some fruit trees like orange, and yeah.
So things do grow out there.
Yeah,
Because I
things
was
grow.
wondering
It's
how
just-
people actually survived. Did I know in the desert in Australia a lot of produce has to be moved from the outside areas to the inside area, and I just thought maybe that was how it worked.
Yeah, the things grows. It's just the lack of water. That's the problem.
Right.
If they have water, they can grow things.
And you're saying the water comes up from underneath, so there's aquifers
Yes.
under the
yes,
ground, right?
Something like that. So it's not raining season
Yeah.
water. It's this from the earth
Yeah.
down there.
And is there much infrastructure happening now there to build, to drill down and bring that water up, or
Yep. In some places, they are trying to make people like self-sufficient by digging walls or putting infrastructures in place to give them water
yeah?
to use it for their crops and all that thing. the garden.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when another question I'd like to know is, what were the circumstances that brought you all the way to New Zealand? Because like that must have been a real change of environment to come from some place that's so dry and you have to hunt for water, and then come down to a place where there's just non-stop water. It's just everywhere.
Yeah, I have to say a little bit traveler. So before coming
Okay.
to New Zealand, I did visit several countries in Europe and in Africa that are very green, like countries on the Atlantic Ocean, like Cote d'Ivoire or Ivory Coast, Ghana.
Oh, yeah,
and,
yeah.
countries that are very wet and very green. And yeah, so I do like the green countries.
Yeah.
I like when it's green around me, but also when I live long in the green country, I miss
The desert.
the desert part of
What do you miss about the desert part?
It's just the freedom of being out.
Being out.
Being out.
Okay.
You are free to go. It's not for now because of the security issues, but
Yeah.
a few years ago, you can, if you are tired of being with people or just you want to be,
You can go out
by-
into the
you can go-
nothingness.
you can go out where there is nothing. And
Yeah, that
you
would be
can
so
even,
cool.
You can even like sleep where you want.
Yeah.
There is no any danger, any problem around, but it's changing now. It's
I
changing.
was watching some videos on YouTube of people driving across the Sahara, and they were just driving at any speed they want to,
Yep.
and they made their own roads. You didn't have to.
Exactly.
You could drive beside each other, behind each other. It just didn't matter.
Exactly.
And I thought that would be so cool just to drive across there.
Yeah, and I think that affects people life too. That way to live
That
because
freedom.
freedom.
Yeah.
People are really free to just be themselves.
Mm.
Like you don't have any uh, kind of obligation or
Yeah.
stuff. And then suddenly now everything is changing. So
Oh.
people are just they are having problem to find their way
Right.
through the actual situation. And
So
yeah,
the changes that
the
are
changes
happening
that
there,
are
because there's
happening.
quite a lot of complex things happening in that part of the world. Tommy, did you have anything you wanted to mention there?
No, no, I'm really gathering all this information.
All right. But before we carry on, I was wondering if you would like to play us a little something just now, and you can introduce it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would just sing a song that I just write when Leah
Oh my God.
asked me to come in,
Oh,
or
thank you.
when
Did I put the
you
pressure on? Did I?
no, not at all. I always I like I enjoy writing songs. I enjoy singing. Usually I just grab my guitar and sing. Don't even I don't write what I sing. I just improvise everything, and then when I finish singing, I forgot it. Sometimes the melody stays,
Mm.
and sometimes just goes away.
And the words as well too. Did you just lose the
No,
words
no,
too?
no. The words, sometimes like the topic stays because
Right.
it's always based on something that I try not to just write, because writing I always choose to write about something. So I like when the music sound good, but also the messages have something to say. So yeah, the song I wanted to sing now is in my language, Tamashek, Tuareg language,
Yeah.
and it says Emina Sosam Sewalan Mani. Uh, my mouth is shut and my soul is speaking.
Got
Uh,
it.
because of the stuff that are going around in the world.
Right.
So it's sometimes when I think about all that stuff going around in not only just in Africa. It's if we look at today news, we will see that almost everywhere there is people that are not happy about something. They are angry against something. So the protesters are everywhere, and when you see that, I just ask myself about what's going on. What have we lost as human that we just today are all the time focused on just something that someone promised to do, and he can't do it,
Yeah.
and then we start like we don't have any. It's like we don't have life if it's not what it that people or that person said.
Mm.
And when it's not happening, we just broke everything.
Lose our
So
minds.
yeah, and yeah, it's a little bit about that.
Sounds really deep.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm a little bit melancholical person. So sometimes in my inside of my soul. Okay, we will go for it.
When you're ready.
Great. You go ahead. It's Alhassane.
Emina susam sewalan manin. Emina susam the sewalan manin. Sewalan manin. فلا خلنا الدنيا دنيا تادنها فلا خلنا الدنيا دنيا تادنها يمين السوسم بسوى لنمانين يمين السوسم سوى لنمانين سوى لنمانين فلا خلنا الدنيا دنيا تادنها فلا خلنا الدنيا دنيا تادنها يمين السوسم سوى لنمانين يمين السوسم سوى لنمانين سوى لنمانين يا دادي جلاد سوى لنمانين يا دادي جلاد سوى لنمانين يمين السوسم سوى لنمانين يمين السوسم سوى لنمانين سوى لنمانين فلتيزنا تجراوت جراوت أكالينا فلتيزنا تجراوت جراوت أكالين يمين السوسم سوى لنمانين سوى لنمانين فلا الخلنا الدنيا دنيا تادنها فلا الخلنا الدنيا دنيا تادنها
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you
that
so
was
much
really
for that.
lovely.
Hey, Tommy.
Yeah. Wow,
back.
what a song.
Thank
It
you.
almost
That-
it looked like it was lulling you off to some other
No,
land
the
What was
the way
going
the
on?
way that you played the song Alhassane was really reminiscent of traditional instruments that we have in Ethiopia. So it was just really, and even the language itself, like certain pronunciations, really similar to my mother tongue. So.
Yeah, we have some kind of when Ethiopians sing, I always think, oh, they said a word that
Yeah,
is similar with a word from my language.
yeah,
And Ethiopian music, traditional music, is very popular in West Africa.
yeah.
right?
Yeah, West Africans love
Oh, wow.
Ethiopian's music.
Mm.
I can't tell exactly why everyone like it, but myself, I like it because it sound a little bit similar. I can
Yeah,
sing. I
it's-
can sing with like if an Ethiopian play instrument, I can sing with in my language.
It's very
So,
melodic, very personal.
Yeah.
Wow, what a
I love the guitaring. Like the guitaring's amazing, and I also know that you have worked with some very famous artists from Niger, namely Madu Mukhtar, who's known as the Hendrix of the desert. The way he's sort of switched up the whole guitaring
Yeah.
style.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about work? He actually was going to tour down here, Tommy. He was supposed to come here in 2021. He was on a tour to New Zealand. Maybe it was with Momed, I don't know. But yeah, the COVID's kind of put a halt on all of that, which is a shame because yeah, you worked with him. So
Yeah.
so can you tell us about? Did you
Yeah.
tour with him? Like
Yeah, I have been working with, like, I was in a band that have been like called to do some um, to do a tourney somewhere
Right.
in the central north of Niger. So at that moment, Mdu was in the town that we went to,
Right.
and yeah, we did have an opportunity to play with him there,
Yeah.
and also sometimes when he comes to in Niamey, in the capital, when I was there.
How do you say it again?
Niamey?
Nyame.
Yeah.
I've been saying it wrong. My God, Tommy, my pronunciation is
Oh,
shocking.
it's
Like
all
he's
right.
always correcting me on my pronunciation of stuff.
Yeah, but you know, I pronounce sometimes wrong in English too. So but I love languages, and I don't like, as long as someone can understand what I'm saying, I don't really care too much about pronunciation. So yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're my kind of person.
I try to make make people. I try to make myself be understand, but that's it.
That's
So
the main
if
thing.
if like I do that even in French, when I use word and the audience is not getting it, I switch. I change the word.
Right.
Just my vocabulary in French is maybe more than in English, but sometimes in English I do the same.
So what do you, how many languages do you speak?
Uh, 7,
Oh,
Oh my-
wow. Sorry,
what?
you really had to think about that.
7.
Seven.
Yeah.
Okay, name them.
I speak my mother tongue, le Tamashek, le Tuareg, the song just I sing now.
Yeah.
I speak Zarma. It's a local language
Okay.
from Niger. I speak Hausa. It's also a local language from
Is Hausa,
Niger.
is that from Nigeria or is they
Yeah,
speaking in Nigeria?
you
as well?
find Hausa in Nigeria and north of Cameroon.
Right.
And
Okay.
a part of Chad, you find some Hausa there too.
Mm-hmm.
So Hausa, there is a language that called Sonrai that
Sorry.
is a little bit similar with Zarma, but I speak the Sonrai from Mali.
Okay.
That is confusing for the people who speak Zarma. They have, some of them can't understand it.
That's like you can have Swahili from Tanzania and then you got Swahili from Kenya
Yeah.
and it's like two different
Two
Swahilis.
different, something like that.
Okay.
So, and then I speak Bambara. It's another language from Mali
Mm-hmm.
that I pick up when I was there. I speak a little bit of French, a little bit of English.
You speak English pretty good.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. I'm trying. I'm getting there.
Okay.
Yeah, I have never studied English at school, so I did a little bit at um, uh, secondary school
Right.
in Niger, but it's just for two years,
Mm-hmm.
and that's, we have 1 hour a week, I think.
Yeah.
But it was really the basic stuff.
Right. Oh, okay.
Basic stuff on in the English. So yeah, that's all I did in English. So I like picking things up.
Do you sing in all those different languages too, or do you only like singing
I sing in, sometimes I sing in French. I did wrote some songs in French, but I like this one more.
Mm.
I think maybe it's because it's mother tongue. It comes from the heart.
Yeah.
I have been also as religious involved in like religion, music in church and all that things too.
Okay.
So,
Church.
Yeah.
Okay. You go to church?
Yeah.
So are you're a Christian?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought a lot of the Tuareg people were Muslim.
Yeah.
Or is it mixed? Is it mixed like
Yes, a lot of Tuareg people are Muslim, but they are not like integrist Muslim, like the radicalist
Oh,
Muslim.
okay. Yeah.
It's like tradition. It's something that you inherited from the family, and then you live in it.
Right.
It's not.
It's
It's
just
like
it's like it's there.
it's like maybe what we can say some of religions are in some countries you
Yeah.
can find, I don't know, but maybe here you can find Catholics that are Catholics because
family was
grow up in the
Catholic, yeah.
family and all that things. So yeah, it's a little bit like that.
Okay.
But now we are having a problem with all this invasion of the radicalistic people
Right, and
coming from. We don't even know. Sometimes people think it's an ideal from Saudi Arabia,
right.
but also we don't see like people killing people there.
Right.
So
What's going on,
yeah,
right?
it's
Why the sudden
yeah.
switch up?
So let us continue. Not
Yeah,
going
yeah, we're
Yeah.
not gonna, we're not going to go down that
in
that
deep
path
there,
today.
yeah.
So when you were working with Mdu,
Yeah.
did you tour around with him? Did you tour other countries?
Yeah. No, not other countries. But
Just in Niger.
In Niger.
Right.
In other countries, it's just recently that I heard that he's doing the tour around the world.
Right.
Yeah. Wasn't he, at the time I knew him. He wasn't like that known musician. He was like
A new guy, yeah.
coming up musician.
Have you seen the video on YouTube about him? Yeah, it's really cool.
I watched some of his videos too. Different. I was follow all the musicians that I used to work with. I follow the music and try to share it.
Yeah.
Just to make them known and it's for me. It's the music is like passion.
Right.
So when I meet someone in there, it stays glued on me. So
Yeah.
So it's at the same as the music stays in me, the person. So yeah.
Now, you were telling me earlier, like, because I was wondering, how did this bluesy kind of music ended up? And you said that it was around before, even though there have been influences that have come from like American blues and other places.
Yeah.
There was a style that existed. Is it mainly with the Tuareg people, or is it with Niger and Mali in particular, or is it a Tuareg kind of thing? This music.
This music is it's basically from a traditional instrument
Right.
that are shared by almost all the West African population.
Right. Okay. So it's almost like a regional thing.
Yeah.
Right. I get you.
It's the same as he said. You see, there is violin,
Yep.
Yeah.
but it's from our tradition. It has only one string,
Yeah.
and you can find that among Tuaregs. You will find that among I think you will find that even
Yeah.
in Ethiopia,
Yeah.
and also in Kenya. I think you find the same among Hausa. You find the same among Bambaras.
Right.
Almost all the West Africans, and you find another little instrument that got one chord too, but this one you type on it, not you don't fraud it as you do with the violin.
Right.
So and there is another one that got 3 chords that also is almost in all the West Africa culture. You will find the instrument. So yeah, it's I will say it's like regional stuff, even though there is a variation in between
In the style that
the
they
style.
play.
Yeah.
Right.
For example, you will find a Sonorai people that will play like Ali Farkature. He plays and sing in Sonorai, and sometimes he sings in Peul, Fulani. But what you will find the difference would be just because of the intonation of
Intonation,
the
yeah.
intonation of the language,
Yeah.
that will make the guitar playing change, because there is some language that you can sing them like really closely the words, but some the words are long, so you have to stretch a little bit
Yeah.
the music to get into that. So yeah, but I will say definitely you will find this style almost in the West Africa. That's why normally they can all play together. You can find like a Tuareg from the north of Mali, the desert of Mali,
Yeah.
never seen or hear any Bambara music,
Yeah.
but if he met with a Bambara singer playing kora or playing, there is another instrument they call kamalengoni, or playing kamalengoni, he can play with him.
Right.
So it's something that
That's quite versatile. Like that would
Yeah.
make like anywhere traveling anywhere if you're a musician. You could
Yeah.
like work anywhere there
Yeah.
doing music. Is
Normally,
that how it
yeah.
works?
Yeah.
Yeah.
normally you can
You just
play
have
with-
to find a crew
yeah,
that's
you have
doing
to
it.
find the key of where to start and where to
Yeah.
finish with the other guy.
Have you met other people that play your style of music since you've been in New Zealand yet?
No,
Would you like to?
I would like.
Wow. Well, we're going to
Yeah.
put that out there. Anybody who knows about this music and can play this music,
Yeah.
get in touch with the Blackhouse and we'll put you in touch with Alhassane.
Yep, I would like to play.
What is
with
what does the
someone.
music mean to you? This type of music.
As I was saying before, I think this type of music is something maybe from the heart. I'm normally not from a tribe that supposed to play music.
Oh, you got different. So there's tribes that do play music and ones
No-
that
yeah,
don't.
normally there is
Okay.
like now it's changing. It's changing, but originally there is type like tribe that are for the music that the griot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
tribe,
okay.
The griot tribe.
Like Salif Keita.
Salif Keita is not griot.
What is he?
That's he was also some kind just someone like me.
Oh, okay. Yep.
He's not griot, but when he started playing the music, his family was not happy with that because
Oh, wow.
he's not from griot.
Were they happy when he started making money though?
He's still. I think he's still like struggling with that with his family.
Oh, real?
Yeah,
Wow. I met Salif Keita at WOMAD. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. In
Yeah.
Auckland, 97 he was here.
yeah.
Yeah. it was
Yeah,
great.
he's good musician, but he's getting into the griot style now, because the griot style is a music that is made to worship people.
Yeah. What we're going to do, sorry, I
Yeah.
wasn't trying to cut you off there because we want to get another song out of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's all right.
So
all
we're
right.
just doing all the signals around the room here.
That's all right.
So so you introduce the next song. You go for it.
You can just.
What is the
maybe
name of the song?
guess. The next one will be Ikallam Vidanaha Ntene Danile. Low it's a little bit about it's always linked with my background. It's about what's going on in West Africa, that people used to live together, used to share things, and then now yesterday friends become enemies, and yeah, it's just the communities are getting divided,
Yeah.
separated, and communities like ethnic groups that live together for maybe 1,000 years or
Yeah.
at least hundreds. Today
Cannot.
they don't believe in each other. They don't have any.
Is this song in Tuareg also?
Yep,
Awesome.
it's in Tuareg.
Tuareg.
And sorry, It's
When you're ready. When you're ready.
Yeah.
يكلم دنها انت ندان لا يكلم دنها انت ندان لا يكلم دنها انت ندان لا دهانا غتوسم دهانا سكن سم دهانا غتوسم دهانا غبيدوم يكلم دنها انت ندان لا 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 هانا غتوسم هانا غبيدوم هانا غتوسم هانا ساكنة سم يكلم دنها انت ندان لا يكلم دنها انت ندان لا دهانا غتوسم دهانا ساكنة سم دهانا غتوسم دهانا غيبيدوم
Awesome.
Got it there.
Thank you
That
for
was really good. What's it called? Guitar fingering, like the. That was really cool. Yeah.
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 I still need to improve. That's music. We always need to
To keep developing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
keep developing and at least practicing, because that's the thing that could make us
Yeah.
better and better.
I was just wondering, you used to be in what's it called? You used to be in media, if I'm not mistaken, as a newscaster and
Ye-
radio host. Tell us a little bit
Yep.
about that.
I did a radio, like news presenter.
Okay.
Uh,
Was it
in-
for the local or was it
yeah,
for national?
for a local radio, a local radio. Sorry, and I used also to be
I'm trying to turn it off.
I used also to be
Yeah.
in like in to present emissions.
Okay.
Like,
Emissions.
do interviews
Interviews.
with people on that was on national television in Niger, and
Yeah.
I did work a bit as editor
Oh wow.
for another television group. That one was private one. So
Were they in your mother tongue or was it in French? If you don't mind me
no,
asking.
it's in French.
It's in
For
French.
the news presentation, it was in French. The for the interview that was in in my mother tongue.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You studied at a local news school or media school.
Uh,
How did you get into it?
I start to do the media stuff before studying something about the media, but I did a course, but it's really a little, it's 4 months course in Nigeria about
okay.
about video production stuff. It's just about how to write script for a movie and then how to shoot a movie, things like that. Yeah, it's 3 months.
Were you
Nigeria.
singing before you went to the media courses or?
Yeah. I start. I can't say playing, but I start to touch guitar in 1997, and yeah, from there, I just pick up this and there, and yeah, going around. Yeah. So yeah, I didn't. I find out a little bit complicated sometimes when you study stuff. Sometimes it's easy to do them. Like for me, the music. When I did try to study the music, I just find it's too theoretic. Like there is no like what I am studying is just for me. It's not worth it. To
Right. Okay.
So I would rather just continue. If not, it will just confuse me in my way to hear
Yeah.
and my way to play. Because if I'm focused on just the things that
And yeah.
are written,
So you mean like reading the music?
yeah,
So you play by ear?
yeah,
Right.
I play by ear,
Mm.
and there is a problem with that too. But I would rather I would like to develop it more to be able to like to play even I'm not looking on my
Oh, right. Yeah.
my
Not
gig.
looking what your hands
No,
are doing.
yeah.
Yeah.
So and that will come with ears. Is not going to come with the theoric stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about the noise before. I
No,
just
it's
did a
all right.
live of you on Facebook, and then, Android phones and me aren't always friends. So,
Yeah.
so what else can we ask you about here?
Would you be interested in going back into the media in New Zealand, or is that just something that you did in Africa, or like what do you see?
Sure. I will be interested to do something in media. I am personally I am passionate about all that's linked with media, uh, from the soft of it, like this
Yeah.
talking,
Yeah.
to the technique part, to even like doing the as I am an IT technician by
Oh, okay.
training.
Yeah.
So by opening and
So
Fixing
putting it all together and
Yep,
fixing stuff.
fixing
Yeah,
stuff.
I get it.
So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So all around the information technology
Mm.
is something I'm really interested in, from presenting or
Mm.
talking, hosting, and all that things to getting into the heart, where of the
Investigative reporting. How about that?
I did. That was my dream when.
Really?
Yeah, that was my dream. Long time.
I'm sure we
ago.
can find something for you to do on the Blackhouse. What do you reckon, Tommy?
Yeah,
That,
absolutely.
that
If
was
you've got
my
the
dream
time.
for a long time ago. But
It's unpaid though. Will you do it for free?
that was my dream for a long time. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I find out to do that, you need back. I did try to do it when I was doing the news presenter, and I just find out it's very expensive to do it there. I don't know.
What do
here.
you, like
To practice? Oh, yeah.
Investigative to investigate, because you have to go and get. I don't know if I get what you are trying to say, but it's you have to go look for search for information. And
Oh
all
yeah,
that things.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. No, I
and
get what you mean.
Yeah, I find it there. It's not easy because sometimes, and also it's a little bit, maybe here not. It's a little bit dangerous to do it there.
Oh right, yeah,
But maybe here we have like what you said, freedom of speech.
Yeah.
So that's all right.
and freedom of the press
Yeah.
and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, but it's in
But
some countries.
it could get dangerous. I've seen Jacinta look at some of these reporters in the beehive a little bit sideways. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe one day she'll throw a
Nah,
shoe. Who
nah,
knows?
that's all right. But that's all right. You know, in some countries, you like it's your life is in danger. It's not just I remember when the problem started in Mali. There was two investigator journalists
Right,
that
yeah.
was killed from France. That was killed in the north of Mali, and they are the only one that knows the truth
Yeah.
about what's going on,
Yeah.
and it was too complicated to
Yeah, because
to
that
find out
that
who-
whole area and what's
Yeah.
happening there is so complex, and
Yeah.
I really understand how because I actually like watching those movies too about reporters that go into those areas, and I just sort of think, how can you do that?
Yeah, I do like that. I still do some because I always look. Now I do the investigation through the internet.
We're safe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It seems to be safe, but sometimes if you publish, that's sometimes it's not that safe
Yeah.
because it will be found easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
yeah, that's it.
But besides that, would you like I think that would you be interested in doing that even here, like getting back into that sort of like investigative journalism? I mean, I understand what you're saying about the expenses, because I mean even just having the resources to do it,
Yeah.
and that's just being able to access things like the internet and
Yeah.
having enough, computers and laptops and
Yeah.
Android phones and whatever. I mean, you need all this technology now and the ability to move around and stuff.
Exactly.
Would you be interested in doing that sort of thing again?
Oh, why not?
Mm.
Yeah.
That's so cool. But now we're getting on to 1:45, so I'm just thinking we'll have another song before we do some
Yeah.
shout outs. What do you reckon?
I reckon.
Okay, cool. Go ahead.
Okay, we will go for another song.
Yeah.
Which one? This one is a little bit softer. It's about
I won't pull out my phone now, so we won't have that little bit of a mix up there.
yeah. This one is a little bit softer. It's about it's made up. It's about someone that left his loved one and and then send her salutation, salute. Nahul kamin hul, and it's like greetings to you. And yeah,
Great.
so we will go with that.
Yeah, get into it.
And I'll just tune up because we have a little bit of weird way to play, so we always need to change the. Kamin hulen, kala kabin nosa, kamin nosa, niwaya min taraha. Kamin hulen, kala kamin nosa, kamin nosa, niwaya min taraha. Hada tagsanada, kama ya dunya. من هلان كلاك من نوسا كمن نوسا ويا من ترها ويا من ترها ترها تتكساند تتكساند ما ننت كما الدنيا لك من هلان نوايا من ترها لك من هلان كلاك من نوسا كلاك من نوسا نوايا من ترها حتتك ساندا كما الدنيا حتتك ساندا كما الدنيا
Thank you so much for
Wow,
that.
that was incredible.
Yeah, I've really been enjoying this today. We're almost at our end of show, Tommy.
Yeah.
Should we just quickly just
Go
run through a
through.
couple of things?
Yeah.
Oh, my book.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a
yeah.
good
I'm supposed to
shout
mention
out.
that. Yeah, I'll mention that.
All right.
Hey, I just want to give a shout out today to Mother of Coffee. It was the Ethiopian, I think they're the last Ethiopian coffee shop in Wellington at the moment. I think
the
other
mother of coffee.
Yeah, I think Mother of Coffee is. But anyway, they're on 2108 Left Bank, Tiaro, just around the corner off Cuba Street. And, that's where you get that good injera. And what's those other things that they have? Something what?
Dorowet.
Dorowat. Yeah.
That's the chicken and egg
Yeah.
stew.
Yes, it's very yummy. You can go and get all that good stuff down there. I think he's open right now, actually. Also, I want to give another shout out. If you want to book a seat, if you're a booking type of person, 022-597-9982. Joel will be there. Give him a call. Get down there and get some good Ethiopian food. Also, I want to do a call out to Claudia Rosales on 021-522-771. She's doing hair braiding in Waitangi Rua. She's got the box braids, the ponytails, cornrows. She does combinations of all of that. Check out her page on Facebook. And she's also selling synthetic hair in all colours for $10 a bundle, which I think is the best deal in Wellington currently. So you get a hold of Claudia on 021-522-771. And, of course, we got the guys with CNC, stress-free and affordable moving, $50. Call Unesu on 022-392-9873. If you need to move your flat, your house, your mum, whatever you have to move, you just give them a call. You got anything there, Tommy?
Yes. So we have Susie. Susie is our local seamstress, and she also sells a variety of things from like African prints. I don't know. There's that famous print that everyone talks about. I don't know. It's a
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't think of the name.
Anyway,
it's a Nigerian.
it's a Nigerian one.
It's and everybody Ankara.
Ankara.
Is that it? Ankara
maybe.
print. Yeah.
Her number is 021-238-0283. We also have Havila. She's based 6 Lombard Street, and she is our local South African and designer based in Wellington. And that's all from me.
And what Tommy was mentioning before is that, I am stepping out into the world of writing a book. But I need some help, guys. Anybody out there who's like really good at transcripting things, please give me a call.
Literally.
On 021 088 95787, because like I'm just procrastinating like nobody's business and I've got too much to do. So yeah, just give me a call. 021, what is my number? 021 088
Or just contact the
95787.
Blackhouse.
Or
on
contact the Blackhouse.
Facebook.
Yeah, if anybody wants to help me do some transcripting. It's got all my dirty details in there.
Wow.
Should be fun. Okay.
Yes.
Hey, Alhassane, it's been great having you here. I really want you to come back again in the future, sometime down the track. Where to from here? Have you got any projects that you're working on for yourself? Well, you got any music ideas or music projects that you're working on at the moment?
I'm just getting into. I think you guys give me like some kind of push to.
Oh, really?
to think about writing.
I've been told I'm pushy.
Write songs and like really thinking seriously about it now. And write something and work hard on it to have it really clean and to try to record it in some point. But I have to think about where to find good like studio, not that expensive.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have my my producer around here. So
Oh, that's cool.
The producer over there. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, I'm seriously thinking about it. But I'm still thinking, looking for like job in IT. I like being around computers and taking them apart, putting them together, and setting them up.
Were you the nerd in your class that just had to tinker around with them all the time?
Maybe. I used to do the like the fixing stuff. I used to do fixing stuff from where I was 7-8 years. Like radios, take them apart and try to put them together.
Wow.
Well,
so thank you so much, Alhassane.
Yeah.
We've only got a couple of seconds. You're on the Blackhouse, and it's been such a pleasure having you here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we'd really like to get you back again sometime soon.
Thank you for having me.
Great.
And yeah, all right, bye.
We'll see you next week.
That program was brought to you by Wellington Access Radio. Get your voice heard.
Thanks New Zealand On Air for funding accessmedia.nz. .nz. 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 .nz.